Creating setback lines for a lot is a simple two-step process using the offset command and the trim to intersection command. In this lesson, we'll create a 15-foot setback around the inside of the lot shown on the screen. The process begins by using the offset command to create the individual setback lines for each side of the lot. In this example, I want to use a dashed line for my setback lines, so before continuing any further, I'll set the default line setting to dashed using the drop-down list on the toolbar. Now I'm ready to create the setback lines. First, I'll select the Modify menu and then Offset. The Offset command is also available on the Speed menu. Once I've selected the Offset command, the program prompts me to select a line to offset. I'll begin with the line on the left side of the lot. The next prompt is asking me to indicate which side of the line I want the new line to be placed. I'll click here to tell Deed-Chek that I want the new line to be drawn on the right side. Finally, Deed-Chek needs to know how far to offset the new line. Since we're creating a 15-foot setback, we'll simply enter 15. Now we need to offset the rest of the lot. The offset command is still active, so I'll go ahead and offset the next line. Again, I'll click the line I want to offset. In this case, I'll click the curve. Next, I'll click on the side where I want the new line to be placed. And finally, I'll enter the offset distance. Notice that the offset distance is already set to the same value as our previous offset. In this case, I only need to press Enter to accept it. For many commands, including the offset command, clicking the right mouse button is the same as pressing the Enter key. This is very handy because it allows you to offset the rest of the lot lines without ever having to take your hand off the mouse. I'll click the right mouse button now to enter the offset distance for this line. Now I'll go ahead and create offsets for the remaining lot lines using only the mouse. Notice how quickly the rest of the setback lines are created. All of the setback lines are now in place, but as you can see, some of the corners still need to be cleaned up. To do this, we'll use the Trim to Intersection command. To start the command, select the Modify menu and then Trim to Intersection. Next, click on the first line to trim. Make sure you click on the portion of the line that you want to keep. Now click on the second line to trim. The lines now form a perfect corner where they meet. This command repeats itself just like the offset command, allowing us to quickly trim the rest of the corners with minimal effort. To summarize this lesson, creating setback lines is a two-step process. First, we need to create the setback lines using the offset command, and second, we need to use the Trim to Intersection command to clean up the corners of the setback lines.